Hello and welcome back. Today we've got another £500 worth of £2 coins we're hunting through, looking for commemoratives, ones with more than a face value, but ideally new ones for the book. So we've got 4 Commonwealth games that we still need to find. They are fairly tricksy though, and then we've got a range of other ones, some more common than others, but again, great file honoured. Surprised we haven't come across one of those in all these hunts, but there we go. We'll get into this bag and see if we're lucky enough to fill a spot today. Into the first bag then. So, as you can see, this is the Technologies design, the definitive standard non-commemorative design used on £2 coins all the way up to 2015. Some are lower minted years than others, just not low enough that I keep any of those. This will be something that says £2 at the bottom. It's the abolition of the slave trade. Our first commemorative coin for the hunt. It's a fairly common one though. Not a huge amount of value in that unfortunately, but there we go, there's another one. The VE Day Anniversary, very, very common, the most common circulating commemorative £2 coin. And that's it for the first bag. But of course we've had the exciting news that there is a new coin in circulation to find, one of the new 2023 definitive coins. We've got Gunpowder Plot, Guy Fawkes, very nice. That is of course the new £1 coin. Oh, Active Union. Check for the rotation error. Sadly not. Of course I will at the end of the video check through all the coins for double die errors, rotation errors, edge inscription errors. I checked for a few of them throughout the hunt, but everything will be sifted through before the end of the video in case we've missed something exciting. So yeah, the new... oh, I keep finding things. I keep trying to talk about the £1 coin. Okay, Steam Locomotive. Trevithick Steam Locomotive. Another fairly common coin. Not the most common coin. It's like a rarer common coin, although not a rare coin, if that makes any sense at all. But no, I have yet to find any of the B1 coins. There was just under 3 million that have been put into circulation. We don't know if that is the total mintage for 2023's £1 coin, or whether that's like when Diversity Bought Britain 50p came out, there was an initial run of, was it 2.5 million of them, and then there was a total mintage of 11 million. So we wait to see if that's all we're going to get. Right, Lord Kitchener. Pay attention to Lord Kitchener because there is an exciting, rare and valuable error version of this coin. On the head side, the obverse, it should say £2 at the bottom, which on this one you can see it does. If you find a Lord Kitchener £2 coin and it doesn't say £2 at the bottom on the head side, that is the mule error. They've used 2 different dies from 2 different coins and have accidentally struck them together and made that mule error. It would seem to be very, very rare, but always worth double checking just in case you're lucky enough to come across one. Brunel's achievements, the archers at Paddington Station are just there. That's all we're getting from this bag. But no, it's always quite exciting with these new coins come out into circulation. I have something planned for the looking for the £1 coin, and not something that will be a long running thing. I think I will have a video on it at some point, hopefully soon, but we'll wait and see how long it takes for one to turn up. It'll be interesting because again, 3 million mintage isn't massively low. It's low compared to other definitive coins. Will that be something? It's Jodie Clark's 5th and final portrait of the Queen. It's a Navy Centenary, there we go. I'm sure the last video was the first Navy Centenary that we found, and now of course the rule of bus is you wait for 1 and 2 come along immediately. You can see nice clear lines come out the top of the mast kind of thing there. So this is not the flag error. There's a bit of damage to the die which has caused it to look like there's a flag flying atop the ship, which in that case does add a bit of value. It doesn't add a huge amount of value to all coins, but for one reason or another it does for that one. Our first Shakespeare, it's Shakespeare's Histories, the more common of the 3 designs, but check the edge inscription, the hollow crown is what it should say, and that's what it does on that one. So we'll keep going and see if we can find any more. But no, I think I'm quite excited about this new £1 coin. Not enough that I'll be doing weekly £1 coin hunts, it has to be said. They are still quite new into circulation, so it might take a bit of time for them to drip through into the bags. And outside of the new £1 coin, there isn't really an awful lot to look for on the £1 coins. There are some Falkland Islands that have issued their own 12-sided £1 coin, but there isn't really anything else that's worth looking for, so not something I'll be turning into a regular series. There we go. Brunel's achievements, archers at Paddington Station once again. But I don't think I've ever hunted through a bag of pound coins for the video, other than, actually I have, of course, the old round pound coins. As they were being withdrawn from circulation, I was fortunate enough to get a few bags of those and managed to find all of the different designs except for the Edinburgh cities. So yeah, outside of that, there's not really anything worth looking through. And there isn't even that much in terms of the way of territories. Like when Gracie and I do the unhuntables, we hunt through 5p's, 2p's and 20p's, which there are some interesting ones, and we tend to at least find a territory coin throughout a whole bag. But I doubt that would be the case with the pound coin, and it seems silly to do a £500 £1 coin hunt, because the chances are, until we start finding those B's, there is nothing to be found. It'd be interesting as well to see how that holds its value, because the Atlantic Salmon, the new definitive 50p, they are going great guns. They are rather expensive at the moment. I've seen them selling for up to £50 a coin, which is madness to me, especially considering, as it's a definitive, there's a good chance that it will be minted for many years, and there are rumours that the 2023 one in circulation is going to be a low minted one, potentially some people suggesting lower than the Kew Gardens 50p, which would be exciting. But again, because it's a definitive, there's a good chance it'll get minted over multiple years. So much like the 2017 Shield. Oh, there we go, London Underground train. I think that's a new one. I don't think we found either of the London Underground coins. Well, we're now able to put a new coin in the book, which is always exciting. What was I saying? Oh yeah, the 2017 Shield 50p. Low mintage is like 1.2 million if memory serves. Coins of a similar mintage do sell for a premium, but the 2017 Shield, absolute tops, £3 in value. So I think if we get multiple years of the Atlantic Salmon, although the 2023 will obviously be low minted, I don't think it will hold a £50 value. But I could be wrong on that. Right, Judy Clark's fifth and final portrait. Once again, what are you going to be? Army Centenary. So we've already checked for the rotation error, which isn't there, and the edge inscription should read for King and Country, which on that coin it does, so that's not an error, that's as it should be. One of the more common coins in circulation, although that does have a lower mintage than the VE Day Anniversary. I think I do find more of the Army Centenaries, purely because they are newer into circulation and there's been less time for them to get damaged, to get lost or taken out of circulation by collectors. Oh, whoa, we've got 3 in a row, my goodness, right. Brunel's portrait there, again, fairly common, goes alongside the other Brunel coin we found. Marconi's wireless transmission, which once again, very common coin, and then Brunel's achievements, archers at Paddington Station. Will we get it 4 in a row? No, of course not. No, 3 of them in a row is quite good. Just got plenty of bags to go though, so it'll be interesting to see if we're lucky enough to find any more. But then of course, news of the new Strike Your Own, the RNLI, which I think will be the Strike Your Own by the time this video goes up. Active Union, no rotation error. I will of course be going down. I'm looking at potentially the end of September. I haven't got any dates set. September's a bit of a busy month for me, so I might have to squeeze it in between some other bits and pieces I've got planned for the month. And then October it's going to change to the Gruffalo 50p, and I think it's a bit early for that to be the final Strike Your Own of the year, so I think there will be a separate trip in October for the Gruffalo, and then November for whatever the Christmas strike is. I would assume Snowman 50p, which would be cool. But yeah, one extra Strike Your Own for the year than I was expecting, but I never grumble because I do really like going down to the Royal Mint experience. It's great getting the coins, the staff are lovely, the tours are amazing, getting to meet subscribers and some of my other friends that come along is always a high point of the year, getting down to that. Penultimate bag. Oh, we haven't done an edge hunt. Oh my goodness, I'm going to be told off if we don't do that. Right. We can do an edge hunt on £2 coins because there's wording on the edge of the £2 coin and it is unique to the design. If it says standing on the shoulders of giants, we know that'll be a definitive technologies coin, and unfortunately I think that's all we're going to get in this bag. So let's just flick through and double check, make sure I haven't missed anything, which in this case I haven't. So nothing found. And we're on to the last bag of the hunt. We've had a good result, to be fair. One new one for the book, always a plus side, whenever we get this close to finishing the book, that is. In terms of having whittled down most of the common ones, it's always nice to be able to add one into the book. You'll find links in the description of this video across to my coin collecting Discord server if you'd like to come over and join me on that. VE Day anniversary once again. There are also links to my other social media channels, the PO Box address if you want to write into me, and of course a link to the Britannia Coin Company's YouTube channel, company I work for as my day job, so please check them out too. Bit of a grubby Trinity house, we've not had this one today. So again, adding a bit of variety, which is always nice, and that is it. Well, I'm just going to whiz through the coins off to the side and these commemoratives on the desk as well to see whether there might be any error coins that I've missed throughout the hunt. Well, unfortunately no exciting areas to be found in amongst all of these, but we did get a new one for the book, and I've totally forgotten to put it into the book, so let's put it into the book together. Underground train, right, there we go. People always tell me off for just doing this off camera, so there we go. There's one I've done on camera, putting it into the book. There we go. Super stuff. One new one for the book, still lots to get, but we've got plenty of bags to go. I'm sure we'll start filling up some more of the gaps soon. In terms of our star finds though, it's always nice to add a new one to the book, but I love the Navy Centenary £2 coins, so I will probably be a bit biased and pick the Navy Centenary as my star find, but as ever, let me know in the comments what you'd pick as the star find. It's always interesting knowing what coins you guys are liking and why that is. And all it leaves me to do is thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed, and I'll see you next time for more coins. Bye.